Hey guys, this is totally impromptu, but I was thinking about how to come on here and share some tips about meal planning, and I figured I would just jump on live for the fun of it. So in case anyone hops on and has a question, they can chime right in. I might have to keep checking my computer over here to see if I'm on, but just check. Am I live? I'm live. Okay, excellent. All right, so I am meal planning for next week. May seem a little early, but it is Thursday, and the way that we meal plan around here is we do it Thursday or Friday because we're going grocery shopping Friday evenings to mostly miss the crowds. So then we end up buying groceries for Saturday, Sunday through till next Friday. So usually what I do for meal planning, I have a piece of paper. Usually it's the Notes app on my phone, but y'all are on my phone. And then Pinterest. So I'm on Pinterest. Okay, so I have on my paper written out breakfast for the weekend and the week, lunch for the weekend and the week, because usually they're a little different. I don't love eating the same lunch 7 days in a row, so we'll do one for 2 and one for 5. Breakfast, we just have more time, so we like to do a little bit of a nicer breakfast, or more, I don't know, time-intensive breakfast sometimes. And then I have dinner Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I don't know if I'm crazy, but I just like to plan out every single meal because we like to have a tight food budget, and it's really hard to stick to your food budget if you don't have a plan. So I plan out all of our meals and snacks. Sometimes AJ doesn't like it because we don't have all the snacks that he wants, but that's okay. Okay, so if you just give meal ideas for next week, this is a success. Okay, so what we have, I'm just gonna see and make sure no one's commenting because I can't see it on my phone, can I? Okay, there we go. Okay, so for breakfast this weekend, what I was thinking was I was talking on a happy hour Zoom call with my colleagues about that Indian bread omelet that I had made. If you haven't seen it on the kitchen or just the internet, Google Indian bread omelet. It's really cool. And then I started thinking about, well, just French toast in general. So I'm thinking we'll do French toast for the weekend. The way that I did French toast recently was I just dredged or let soak bread in egg and a little bit of cream, and I just kind of pan fried it and then served it with just a little bit of butter on it, and it was really good. It was just a neutral, not sweet, not savory, it was just neutral, and it tasted great. So I'm thinking of doing that again. It's great because it's carbs bread, it's protein with eggs, really easy. And then for the week, I was thinking about doing smoothies because I did smoothies this week and I've really been enjoying them. Typically, I won't do smoothies because I'm tired in the morning and I don't always want to clean the blender. But I'm working from home, so I have all the time in the world, sort of. So I'm gonna make smoothies again. This week I did fruit, yogurt, whatever veggies I could find in the freezer, which wasn't that many, and then ground flax. I'm thinking next week I'm gonna add some sort of nut butter, either almond butter or cashew butter, just to get a little bit more creaminess. So we're gonna do smoothies. And I usually just write some things that I want. So I want bananas, I want greens. Frozen riced cauliflower is also nice in smoothies. Kind of gives it that creamy consistency. Same thing as bananas. I like to do a little bit of both. And then I'm gonna do the nut butter. Okay, lunches for the weekend. I think I'm just gonna keep it simple because we're gonna have the bread for the French toast. We might just have like either PB&Js or tuna and crackers. I don't really want to plan too much because I just like to do the stuff that's kind of easy to grab, whatever we're feeling. And then for the week, I usually just kind of think about what I've seen online, what I've seen recently in a cookbook, what I'm kind of craving, and the thought that just came to my mind was tahini. If you haven't used tahini before, it's usually it's a sesame paste or sesame butter that's usually in hummus. And I'm going to make a dressing out of it. One of my favorite dressings is a tahini dressing. It's just tahini, lemon juice, cumin, and maybe a little bit of water. I might add some garlic, I don't know. And you just whisk it together. When you're whisking tahini with the lemon juice, it usually seizes up. It gets kind of like, like goopy. So you just add little bits of water until it reaches that consistency that you want, usually cold water, until it unseizes and it gets really smooth and creamy and it's really delicious. But I don't know what I want to do with it. So I was just going to check, this is where I get onto Pinterest. I'm literally just going to search tahini dressing and see what comes up. So all of these are recipes for tahini dressing just by itself. So I'm going to do tahini dressing bowl and see what comes up. So roasted vegetable quinoa bowls, spicy potato kale bowls with tahini dressing, a lot of like Buddha bowl-esque things. Buddha bowls are really popular right now. They're usually just like grains and greens and like some sort of dressing. They're usually vegan or vegetarian. That actually sounds pretty good. Like a kale sweet potato quinoa bowl. Could do a salad, but the bowl is speaking to me. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna keep it vegetarian like these are. And I'm just gonna do kale. Probably not quinoa. I'm gonna shoot for farro if I can find it at the grocery store. Kale, farro, chickpeas for some protein, the tahini dressing, and sweet potato. Maybe a little bit of roasted sweet potato. AJ will leave that out because he hates sweet potato. Yeah, that sounds yummy. Probably if I see any other vegetables that I think sounds good, I'll throw it in there, but that'll be yum. Okay, so Saturday and Sunday, we do need to eat dinner as well. I was thinking just making something Saturday and having for leftovers on Sunday. And one of the things that AJ loves, it's nostalgic for him, is kielbasa and baked beans. It's something his family does a lot for dinners. And so he got kielbasa last week and we ended up not eating it just because of some impromptu dinners happened. So we've got kielbasa in the freezer and a can of baked beans. And I think we're gonna do that for dinner Saturday, and then we'll do it again Sunday. He's on call at the hospital on Sunday, so it's nice to have something ready to go that he can just take in a Tupperware container and eat it there. So we're gonna do kielbasa, baked beans, just in a can, make it easy. And then of course I'm always looking for a veggie, so probably some roasted broccoli just to round it out. That would be delicious. Okay, so that's usually how I do the weekend, kind of just whatever we're feeling. The rest of the week I usually go by, what's the word I'm thinking? Themes. So I just kind of picked a couple themes. Usually Monday we'll do like a pasta dish of some sort. Tuesday we'll do tacos. Wednesday, probably some sort of seafood because we haven't really done much seafood lately. Thursday we're gonna do kid dinner. And then Friday is always pizza. So Monday pasta, I have meat sauce in the fridge, so we're just gonna go for pasta, meat sauce, and by fridge I meant freezer. And then I'm gonna throw in some roasted zucchini, maybe some bell pepper. We like to incorporate vegetables into our pasta. I know a lot of times like pasta can be like just the main part of the meal. Or sometimes people only eat like a bowl of pasta with some sauce. But we like to give it more volume and more nutrient density with vegetables. And so we'll do roasted zucchini and bell pepper a lot when we're doing a marinara. When we're doing like a pesto, I'll do a lot of roasted broccoli. I think that goes really well. So we're gonna do the zucchini and bell pepper. Taco Tuesday. I'm thinking we'll make whatever protein we're having on Wednesday stretch for Tuesday as well. So I'm thinking shrimp. That would be yummy. Shrimp tacos, just with regular kind of taco seasonings, and maybe like some cabbage slaw. Be good. And so cabbage slaw is really just, I take the mandolin, shred the cabbage, and I mix in like cilantro and lime juice. And I'll need tortillas because we're out. Easy peasy. And then we'll take the rest of the pound of shrimp. So we'll get a pound, there's 2 of us, so half of a pound will go to our tacos. Other half will go to something on Wednesday. So go back to Pinterest, my favorite, and I just look at shrimp dinner. Shrimp dinner. And just kind of go through what comes up. I'm probably thinking like a stir fry. That seems the easiest. Probably not pasta because we'll do pasta on Monday. Oh, we do have a shrimp fried rice recipe on our website. I'm thinking I might do that. That would be yummy because we have rice and egg, and we'll just need to get some mixed frozen vegetables. Okay. So, shrimp fried rice. Okay, cool. All right, we're already to Thursday. Easy breezy. Okay, kids dinner. I kind of already thought about this one because not last week, maybe the week before, we did pretzel crusted chicken sandwiches. Ooh. In the air fryer, and it was awesome. Seriously, it got such a nice crispy coating. I don't know if I'll ever go back to panko breadcrumbs for chicken tenders. It was so good. So I was thinking kids dinner, we'll do pretzel crusted chicken tenders in the air fryer. And then chicken tenders, french fries, those kind of go well together. So I'll make some roasted potato wedges. Sometimes I'll do them in the air fryer, but because I'm taking up the air fryer with my chicken, we'll do it in the oven. And then buffalo cauliflower. I mean, that's not really kid, but it'll be yummy. That's also roasted. So I'll have those 2 in the oven while I'm making the chicken tenders. Okay, and then Friday. I'm doing kind of an intensive pizza. We're actually doing it today, not tomorrow, from King Arthur flour. So I'm thinking something easy, just naan pizza. N-A-A-N, not N-O-N pizza. So for naan pizza, you literally just get the already made pieces of naan and you throw some sauce and some cheese and whatever toppings you want. So let's see. It's a good pizza. We've done buffalo chicken recently, barbecue chicken. I'm gonna look up non-pizza ideas to see what comes up. Done the like arugula. I like to kind of put salad. Well, I did do buffalo chicken with a Cobb or a barbecue chopped salad kit on top. That was really good. Blueberry. I have put blueberries on pizza. It's very good. Oh, this is like barbecue chicken with avocado. I don't know, this goat cheese blueberry pizza looks really good right now. Broccoli cheddar. That sounds good, like a white broccoli pizza. Okay, we'll do white pizza with broccoli. Okay, so I have all of my meals listed out, and so now what I just do is create my entire grocery list. Oh, Rebecca just commented, non-pizza hot dogs and beans. Yes, we gotta plan some kid dinners. So I make my grocery list from all of this, and I usually put it into the sections so that I have all my produce, and then I kind of go through the store in my head. So then we'll hit the dairy case, and then we'll go to some of the frozen aisle, and then we've got like the dried goods, and then we end with the rest of the dairy. So I go to Wegmans, and that works for us. And then just kind of like a budget tip, if you are a Wegmans shopper, you can go online and create your grocery list on there, and it'll tell you kind of what the cost will come out to be. So with our budget, if I hit that number, we start to rethink like what we have planned for the day, for the week I mean, and make some changes so that we stay within our budget, which is really helpful, especially right now when so many people are trying to stay in a budget. So that's really helpful for us. And then of course, flexibility, because while I'm going to plan exactly what we're eating, we may get to the store and I can't find zucchini. And so in my pasta dish, I'm gonna put, I don't know, spinach, or maybe I'll get a frozen vegetable that I can find, and I'll roast that and put it into our pasta dish. Maybe I won't find shrimp, who knows? So I might choose another seafood option to have there. Got to be flexible, because with the grocery store the way that it is now, it's really difficult to get everything on your list, but it'll be okay. Just try to make it balanced and do your best. And if all else fails, support a local takeout place and get dinner one night. Okay, that's meal planning for me. I hope everyone has a good rest of your week and weekend, and good luck meal planning. Bye guys.